In the shadow of Mount Ida, around 1200 BC, stood the mighty city of Troy, its towering walls gleaming under the Anatolian sun. This wealthy citadel, perched near the Hellespont's narrow waters, thrived as a hub of trade and power. King Priam, gray-bearded and wise, ruled alongside Queen Hecuba, their palace alive with the voices of their many children. Yet, a spark of divine mischief would ignite a fire that consumed Troy forever. The trouble began with Paris, Priam's second son. Tasked with settling a dispute among goddesses, Paris chose Aphrodite as the fairest, spurning Hera and Athena. Aphrodite rewarded him with the love of Helen, wife of Menelaus, king of Sparta. Paris brought Helen to Troy, whether by charm or force, igniting Greek fury. Menelaus, shamed, rallied his brother Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, who gathered a vast army. Achilles, swift and fierce. Odysseus, sharp as a blade. Ajax, a mountain of strength. Over 1,000 ships crossed the Aegean, landing on Troy's shores in a storm of bronze and ambition. For 10 years, from roughly 1210 to 1200 BC, the Trojan War raged. Troy's walls, said to be raised by Poseidon and Apollo, defied Greek assaults. Inside, the Trojans fought fiercely, led by Priam's eldest son Hector, a beacon of honor. The Greek camp, however, simmered with discord. Achilles withdrew from battle after a feud with Agamemnon, weakening their cause. The plains between the city and the sea became a graveyard, stained by countless skirmishes, with gods taking sides. Apollo for Troy, Athena for the Greeks. The war's tide turned with Hector's death. When Hector killed Patroclus, Achilles' dear friend, Achilles' wrath blazed. He returned, his armor flashing like fire. Outside Troy's Scaean gate, Hector faced him in single combat. Despite his courage, Hector fell to Achilles' spear, aided by Athena's trickery. Achilles, in a brutal act, tied Hector's body to his chariot and dragged it around Troy's walls as Priam and Hecuba watched in anguish. Only when Priam ventured to Achilles' camp to beg did the Greek relent, releasing Hector's body for burial. Troy's doom followed. After a decade of stalemate, Odysseus devised a ruse. The Greeks built a massive wooden horse, hiding warriors, Odysseus, Menelaus, and others, inside its hollow frame. Feigning defeat, they burned their camp and sailed out of sight. The Trojans, believing victory theirs, ignored warnings from the priest Laocoon, who cried, "Fear the Greeks, even bearing gifts," and from Cassandra, whose prophecies went unheeded. They hauled the horse into Troy as an offering to Athena. That night, as Troy slept, the Greek warriors emerged from the horse. They opened the city gates, and the Greek army, secretly returned, surged in. By dawn, around 1200 BC, Troy burned. Priam was slain at Zeus's altar by Achilles' son, Neoptolemus. Troy's men fell defending their homes. Its women and children were enslaved. Helen was reclaimed by Menelaus, who spared her. A few, like Prince Aeneas, escaped, carrying Troy's legacy to distant shores. Troy's ruins, later unearthed at Hisarlik in the 19th century AD, bore scars of fire, perhaps from this very war. The city's fall, born of love, betrayal, and divine whims, became a timeless warning. Even the greatest can fall when pride meets deception.